Welcome back to the Property Power Couple with Colton and Haleigh, providing comfort and confidence to your real estate experience. Good morning.
Hello.
Well, today we are going to talk about the exciting adventures of our vacation, as well as my second season as a soccer coach.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Yes.
The girls are very super and very colorful. It's going to be a good time.
Yes, it is.
So before we get there, we went on the cruise, took a few days to ourselves.
Yes.
I want to hear some of your takeaways, what were, most memorable.
Most memorable.
Yeah.
Most memorable. We did nothing.
I know, it was
It
incredible.
was amazing. We actually did nothing. And, there's some vacations that you take where you are going sightseeing and you're going to hike all the mountains and we're going to go do all the things and we're going to do all that. This was not
Making
that trip.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we made memories. A lot of memories of I didn't think for 4 days straight.
Oh, it was
It
incredible
amazing.
that time.
Yeah. So we really did nothing, which was the whole goal. We do everything all the time. We're constantly on all of that. We even left the property management phone with Dylan.
Yeah. That was exciting.
And I can't
a little
even
nerve-wracking,
imagine.
but exciting.
Yeah, so probably more on you than anyone, but knowing that your attention wasn't there, it was okay, that's covered. We wrote a process and a procedure for how he was going to handle everything. Yeah. Handed the phone to Dylan.
And it worked.
It did, because when we got back, he had a list
of
all the things that happened, and he was ready to go and handed it over. I'm glad we put that effort up front because it really paid off for us at the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Being there.
Well, and every morning waking up going, wait, where's I'm a one phone guy now.
Yes.
It's a great
I only
feeling.
got one phone for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, we had the internet package for the 2 devices so we could still, check in on Kinley because I wasn't going to be able to not do that.
Still
And just
parents.
kind of, check in if needed. The awesome part is we weren't really needed. There were things happening and stuff, but because we took the time to plan it out, it was really okay.
Well,
we
got the
actually,
team in place.
and we set it up where we could truly go do nothing. Our days consisted of eating, sleeping, reading, repeat.
Yeah.
It was interesting. This was the first time that we cruised without the drink package.
Yep.
So we have continued on our no drinking, right? We have this whole month. We still have September left for the medication wise. Then we'll kind of see from there. But that was interesting too.
Well, and I thought, because we haven't done it, right? And so you're sitting around in places reading and you're like, well, I wouldn't mind having a cold beer right now, but it really wasn't that big of a deal.
No, it wasn't. I was
excited
by that it really wasn't that big of a deal. But what was maybe your favorite moment?
Ooh, I feel like you're setting me up. So my favorite moment, I think, was probably removing a kidney stone from my body. So, been fighting that for a few months now. It's ebbed and flowed, pounding all the water, obviously. And I guess, you haven't had it happen. So it doesn't matter what you read online. You just assume that it's, maybe I passed it. Maybe it's gone and I'm just sore.
Yeah.
I can confirm that, when you pass it. It's pretty obvious.
So you got the blast thing, the
lithotripsy.
Yes. So, that'll happen. And then 4 weeks later, 5 weeks later, it flares back up again with these fragments that were supposedly still floating around.
And I can confirm fragments is a misnomer.
Yeah. I would like to understand what fragment means to a, health professional and what it means to us. I don't think they're the same.
Conflicting definitions.
So that means that you were on a lot of pain medication while we were going, because we said you can be miserable anywhere. You might as well still go on the cruise.
Well, that was the thing, right? If you're gonna be in pain, at least do it near a beach or body of water.
Right. We were planning on doing nothing. So we weren't not going to cancel the thing because the only option was for you to drink water, take the pain meds, and it to leave for it to truly pass. So we were like, well, let's just still go. So that meant you were being such a good husband, and he drives everywhere. I don't drive anywhere.
I'm the driver.
He's the driver. Role. And he just took some Tylenol when we left at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Pop 2 extra Tylenol.
Yeah. Totally fine. We get almost to Buc-ee's. Y'all y'all know the trip from Dallas to Houston. So we're almost to Buc-ee's, and oh my God, he's just squirming and hurting. And no, babe, I'm fine. And I'm like, well, we have the medicine. I am capable of driving. I have made that drive before in my life and been totally fine. It did happen like once. And so we go ahead and switch. You take the medicine. We're at Buc-ee's. We switch. Of course, we take a picture with all of our Buc-ee snacks to send to Kinley. Show her that
we're still alive.
We're here.
Everything's good.
And we switch. All's good. The sun's just now coming up. I'm now driving. Everything's fine. Colton's learning passenger princess roles.
It's a difficult job.
It's not as easy as it looks. Okay. And so we get there, and we're like, we get around Houston. All of that was fine. We really didn't have horrible traffic, so all that's good. We get to like, I don't know, it has to be some kind of line. It has to be like, now you're entering, like you've left Houston and you're almost to your destination. You're almost to the cruise, and weird construction starts, and it just pouring rain.
That had to have been in retrospect, one of my favorite parts, because I could see you as soon as the rain started pouring. It came out of nowhere.
And it
and it just started pouring. Everybody in front of us, you can't see them unless they have their flashers on. Right. So it's like craziness. But I look over and you're doing one of these. And all I can think is, well, you can't make fun of her right now because she's kind of got your life in your life in her hands. So be careful what you're doing.
Yes.
But to make matters worse though, when the lanes started, the old lane lines were going this way and the new ones were going this way.
It was a hot mess. It was a total hot mess. We survived. We got there. And you have to just laugh at it because and it rained for like that 45-minute stretch, the whole time. Then we're like, okay, all of our stuff's going to get wet. Like, whatever. We don't care. We're going on this cruise anyways. Yeah. And so we get in thinking this is going to be like some really like dramatic situation. Super easy. Very easy. We hadn't cruised since our honeymoon. So that was pre-COVID. This is post-COVID. So. Yeah.
Things have changed.
We just like walk on up and get in and like we're on the boat.
Yeah. Well, and the evolution of getting on the boat has changed so much from the lines, like the hot day at Six Flags where it's just 6 hours in a line going back and forth. I didn't see a single little blip.
And I mean we got there at like 10 or something. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit before that, but I mean it was not a big deal. Like, you couldn't get into your room until like 1. So we the muster thing, it's like on your phone, and wild. All you have to do instead of getting together, which I guess this is a thank you COVID situation. They didn't want everybody congregating and like germing on each other.
Came out of COVID, yeah.
Yeah. So now it's a video. And then when you get on the boat, you have to go check into your destination, like where you would go so that they know you know where it is. And then you just go about your life. Wow. So we got our non-alcoholic drink package so we could have all the coffees and lattes and sodas and all of that kind of stuff. We got, I think we got coffee, went and ate some lunch up in the Windjammer at the buffet. And they take all the gluten stuff very seriously. So that was great. I was able to eat the whole time, no big deal. And then, kind of went to our room and then we took a nap. It was great. Took a nap. And that started our eat, sleep.
Yeah, and then from there it was just sort of
read, rotate. Yeah,
this never-ending loop.
And so that was really fun. But there was one fun thing that we had to do to get ready for the cruise. Ooh. And we didn't want to get sunburned on the cruise, which we did not. Oh. We did not get burned on the cruise, but we also didn't want to look like maybe our summer had been consist of hospitals, doctors' offices, and
just indoors,
the office,
constantly.
Indoors. So for Father's Day, I bought you, kind of joking, but kind of not. Yeah. This stuff called Bro Glow.
Self-tanner for the boys.
And if you have not gone and looked at it, we are not sponsored. But
not sponsored, but if you want to make me not white, I'm cool.
Yes, go look up the Bro Glow. It literally, that's their tagline, the self-tanner for the boys. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's hilarious. It's way more reasonably priced than maybe what I would have spent on some self-tanner.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Which is interesting because, it's for the boys.
Yeah.
And so I got you the face and the body one, and it comes with the mitt where you rub it on and everything, and it's the foam. And so Colton has definitely helped me put on tanner before, right? But I'd never helped you.
Right. This was a first for me.
This was a first, and even though we've been married for 6 years, known each other for a while now, 8, I learned while putting self-tanner on you that was not your first self-tanning experience, that you had gotten a spray tan before. So don't worry.
Listen, when you're this Caucasian or melanin challenge, you have to do what you have to do.
Well, it made me smile that, don't worry guys, you still learn something about each other no matter how long you've been married.
I'm sure there's some gems in there.
Whether you work together, live together, sleep together, everything, I still learned something about you. But it was quite funny. We're in the bathroom and we're self-tanning each other and getting ready to go because we wanted to show up with a nice little glow. We didn't want to get burned, but we didn't want to look like we hid out and hibernated the whole time.
It's odd too though, because when you put it on, you don't know that it's on.
Right.
You're just like, well, I'm pretty sure I got that spot. And then what was it? So you wait 6 to 8 hours.
So we let everything dry, right? You let it dry, and then we went to bed. Because of course we're doing this the second before we go to sleep because we finally got everything packed. We were gonna get maybe 5 hours of sleep before we got to get up and go. And so the next morning we're like, ooh, you have this nice glow to you. I feel like I still have a little bit of a glow from the cruise, but we'll see. Sure. I mean, you can't tell, but you're looking really glowy and great. I did not do my face because I had all my nighttime moisturizer on, and it said don't put it on with that. So I waited and did it in the morning. And then we get there, and as you know, the sun's coming out now. We're getting on the boat. We're changing. We keep finding these little spots that maybe didn't.
That's weird. I'm pretty sure I omitted that.
But by the end of the cruise, we had this great real sun plus fake sun glow, and I think it worked great.
It's not it's not advertised in the on the bottle, but I didn't get burned. And so
that's also because we lathered you in sunscreen.
This is true, but I like to think that there was some bro glow happening.
I think we can think that if we want to. I'm not sure. We not sponsored. We have no idea what their product.
Self-tanner for the boys.
But it was really it was fun. So we that was kind of how we started our cruise with some bro glow. I had to drive. It was insanity. Yeah. We made it. Did nothing. We both finished a couple books. We hung out. We only talked about work. What did I say? 37% of the time.
That's what you put online. 37% of the time.
But we really didn't. We were like, don't talk about it. But we really just checked out for a little while. Then the last night, after our brains had shut off for 3 days, we did make a pretty big list of all the things that we're about to accomplish because we had ourselves and nothing else to interfere. So the last night we did,
great use it.
Go around. We saw one horrible show and one fabulous show.
Yeah, it
balanced out. We, it was great.
It really was.
We set some cool goals by the end of it, and we were able to just do nothing, knowing that Kinley was good. She bounced around between grandparents, got super spoiled. She came home with so much stuff.
Half a wardrobe.
New clothes, new toys. Even Auntie Caroline sent her stuff. All we brought her back was a cup from the cruise ship.
It was a really nice cup.
But she really liked the cup.
It was a really
She
nice
was fine.
cup.
We even stopped and saw Brandon and Stephanie on the way back because we missed Ruth's birthday because it was at the same time as the cruise. But they're in Tomball, Houston, so we stopped on the way back. They even gave Kinley a party favor because she missed, which was super cute. So we took that back. So yeah, she was fine. I was feeling bad, we didn't get her anything. We never even got off the boat. We didn't even get off the boat in Cozumel. We actually got in the pool the day that everyone else was off the boat because it wasn't crowded. Yeah. So that's how we did it, and we didn't get her anything besides the cup that came with our drink package.
It was a really nice cup.
It was pink. I picked the one that she would like.
Yeah.
I mean, and she was very excited. And I was feeling kind of bad. We only got her one thing that we got.
It was a nice cup.
And then she has bags and bags of stuff that I'm this kid's fine. She's fine.
She's fine.
So yeah. So overall, I mean, that was really fun. So let's talk about the Supergirls and how that's going.
So season 2. Back again. We did level up this year season wise. So we were U4 last year. We are now U5.
Ooh.
I don't really know what that means for the other girls on the other teams. If they were all 4 turning 5.
Yeah.
Our crew is freshly 4.
Yeah, last season we saw a couple that were there. They were all 3 turning 4. Kinley was 4. Another 1 or 2 were already 4. The rest were turning 4. Yeah. So they've all turned 4. We got to go to some birthday parties for them, so that was kind of fun. And now they're all 4. and some of them won't be 5 until next summer.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're technically 4 turning 5.
Well,
technically ish.
Yeah, I guess if you look at the count, anyway.
Yeah.
They're young. They're young 4.
Yeah.
But we've had one practice that lasted about 15 minutes before it was.
Everyone showed up.
Everyone showed up. I think everybody's in.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun year.
Seems like a good group of parents and kiddos. Like we have 4 returning, 2 new.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So we already kind of had that group, and then everyone showed up, which was amazing for the first practice.
Yep.
Right. And it was,
Well, and most excitingly, we were able to get them to all stand in a circle and do some footwork drills.
Ooh.
Which we've been trying to do that since last February. And I think maybe the fresh 4-ness has really kicked in, and
they're ready. They're more focused.
So I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. First game this weekend. That will give us a real good idea of
we've had a whole half
like.
practice because of course the other practice got canceled.
Yep.
But everyone seems really excited. But my favorite thing that happened at practice was, again, we had 4 girls returning and 2 new, so we're just kind of getting to know them. And I took some of the siblings did ask me where the rest of my snacks were because I was a little slacking on the snack area. I guess I have a reputation now. Yeah. But I did take pink Gatorades for the girlies, so we had that. But I'm going around asking the girls, hey, what was the coolest thing you did this summer? Tell me the coolest thing that you did over the summer, because I haven't seen you, this last summer. So when did you do? And I'm still laughing. Well, Miss Haleigh, I went swimming. I was like, oh my goodness, that's so cool. I went swimming too. Tell me about it. And her mom goes, what about the trip to Disney World, dude? Like, we went to Disney. You saw every princess. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, that was cool too.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I'm like, so we're laughing. Okay. So then we move on to the next little girl, and I'm like, hey girl, tell me the coolest thing you did this summer. And I knew some trips that family had taken because, we're friends now. So, and she's like, Miss Haleigh, I went swimming.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, well, so did we, and so did Kinley. And it was, so I guess if you ask a 4-year-old what their favorite thing to do over the summer, it was swimming. So we don't have to feel bad that Kinley didn't go to Disney. She went swimming a lot. So she qualifies for having a great summer comparative to her peers of other 4-year-olds.
Absolutely.
So that had to be my favorite. Yeah. That had to be my favorite thing that I learned from them this last week. So
yeah, soccer's gonna be a good time. Everybody's engaged. We're gonna get out there and crush it on Saturday.
Totally,
it's gonna be a great time.
It is. So all right.
Well, thank you all for coming in. You can check us out on all of our social media platforms. Links are down below in the description. Check us out, get connected, and we'll see you next time.